This buck is an absolute beast for our area. My buddy Levi and his dad have been seeing him a few times throughout the fall and knew he had survived archery season. They went out the night before opening day and saw him feeding in one of their cornfields. So Levi gave me a call and we were gonna go where the buck might potentially go in the morning. If we didn't see him in the morning, our game plan was to go back to the cornfield they had seen him the previous night and hunt him there. These bucks don't come around often and we knew we had to get on them and try to make it happen on the first day.
Another butt. There's 3 deer there. Just to the right.
2 tiny ones, I think. Maybe it's a mother and 2 does.
Must be.
3 does up there. Or at least 1 antlerless. I don't know what the other 2 are. We're surrounded by turkeys. You can probably hear them gobbling right now. They keep hammering at people. Every time somebody shoots, they gobble, I swear. Spotted 2 more deer out on the far side. Not sure what they are yet.
It's gotta be a different group than like the 3 because those guys, you know, whooshed and left. Did not affect those deer.
No big bucks this morning, just ended up seeing all those does. Me and Levi went and ate lunch, and we're heading out for the evening hunt here. A little bit early, but he's been watching this real big 8 or 9 point buck come out and feed in this cover crop here. They're not coming out towards like dark, but a lot of does have been coming out early. We're trying to sneak in here and hope he comes out. It's a little bit warm, but we don't think he's been messed with this morning, and he's a monster buck, so Levi only has 1 or 2 days to hunt, so I'm really hoping this sucker comes out. We're all set up here in this like brush thicket. Levi cut just a couple small shooting lanes. Should be hidden pretty good in here.
Right out there is where those deer were last night. Right out there. Well, more like right there, but
They're coming out like straight across from us.
pretty much like straight that way. There's a deer. 2 deer to the right.
The big buck never ended up coming out that night. We just ended up watching the turkeys, a bobcat, and then this happened.
If I was a deer, I don't think I'd come out either. We gotta deal with those.
Levi had to go back to college and I decided to go hunt on my own. Little did we know, we'd find out more about that buck as time went on. Well, we're running a little late here, boys. You can see it's just first light, kind of shooting light. This is a pretty good spot, so I think I should be okay.
There she is. There's my chalet for the day, boys.
We're all set up, ready to go. You can see I walked up this side hill behind me. It comes up, I'm sitting right on the edge. On top, some trees have died, some hemlock and fallen down and stuff. And there's some new undergrowth up in here. And I bet they like coming and filtering and milling around in this stuff. Kind of windy, deer aren't going to be moving really hard, but hopefully when they come through, they're moving a little bit slow so we can get them. We'll see what time they come through. Could be 5 minutes, could be 5 hours. He wasn't out for long. I was watching behind me because I thought I might heard something back there, but turned around, there's a deer standing broadside. He just kind of milled off and did his thing. So the bigger one of those two bucks is bedded down like 50 yards directly in front of me. He bedded down, and then that smaller one came into like 10 yards, and he got downwind of me. And when he got downwind of me, he started, doing his thing. He smelled me and then had me pinned up here in this ladder stand. Well, at that same time, I see another deer come and meet the bedded buck. It doesn't have horns. It could be a button buck, like a big button buck, but I couldn't get the scope on it to look at the head because the little buck had me pinned and I didn't want it to blow everything out. So the buck is still bedded in front of me, and the other deer kind of milled into some brush. I can't see him right now, but he could pop out in view soon. It's about 3 o'clock now, and no, haven't seen any more deer. I went and grabbed a sandwich quick. My father-in-law's gonna do a little push to me. Generally, the deer like bedding down here on these benches below me, and he's just gonna kind of meander down there up the benches, and hopefully they either run out this bench below me or they come out across the top. Pretty good chances, really. There should be some deer in there. All right, we got some coming, boys. Man, that went exactly like he said it was gonna go. I was sitting there for maybe half an hour after he had started walking up, and sure enough, I caught a glimpse of a deer, and it came right out that bench, a group of them, handful of does, and I think there was like a spike in the back. There's a little bit of brush in the way when I took that shot, so I'm hoping that, I'm pretty sure I made a good shot on her, but it took me a little bit to decide if I wanted to shoot her there or not, but I figured that's probably gonna be as good of a shot as it's gonna get. Here's the first blood right here. This is probably after she was hit for a while. It's pretty good blood, got some bubbles in it. We'll follow the trail, see what we find here.
And people say the 6.5 doesn't make deer bleed. That's exactly what you said.
Yeah, I knew they would do that, dude. That's their pattern, man.
I shot her down over there, but
Okay.
I don't think she went that far.
You think there's freaking blood everywhere? That would have been nice. Look, it was all palmated down here.
Oh, jeez.
Must have been killed last year. Mice have been doing a number on that. I can't believe it, man, dude. Like, cause I came up around there. I couldn't have gone far.
Well, that's what I saw. I was down there. I saw you going up, but I was.
But you know
We had
what?
to go around her. I think she might have cut
She
downhill.
cut down. Cause look, see the blood?
Yeah,
She
I
didn't
saw
keep
her.
going. She cut down.
Well, boys, we had really good blood right in the beginning. Decent blood. I mean, she bled the whole way, but she ended up going a lot farther than I thought she would. But here she lays right here. She went a little farther than I was expecting, but I don't know. Let's see where we hit her. You can see I shot kind of low. I mean, that's the entrance. That's the exit. And so she was actually just a little bit alive when we found her. Gonna get her gutted and drug out of here. That night, Levi sent me a couple pictures. His neighbor had shot the buck about a mile away from where we had been hunting. So the buck is dead, but congratulations to that hunter. That's a heck of a deer. Hopefully we can get Levi a buck on a deer drive this weekend.